Colton Nichols here, performance coach at Myers Training Systems and mobility specialist. So we're going to work our shoulder flexion passive range holds. Remember, shoulder flexion is the ability to bring my arm up here, okay, above my head. I want to make sure I'm not cheating though. This is one of the biggest ones and it's really easy to cheat. So we're going to have to go through a couple things to make sure we're not doing that. So I want to come here. I want to make sure I have a fist because I'm going to want to squeeze that for extra tension anyways. I want to come here. I want to make sure that my knees are below my hips. I don't want to be sitting back like this, making it weird. I want to just come down here and I want to sink down to my end range. Okay? The biggest thing I don't want is this big arch in your back, letting your rib cage fall here. That's faking it. That's like when we do our shoulder car, and we can fake it by doing this to make it look like I have more flexion. But really, I get that rib cage down, and my flexion isn't as great as I thought. So same thing. I like to put a hand here, and I like to sit back into my passive range of motion. From there, I'm nice and tight. I want to take a deep breath, pushing out against my stomach, start to irradiate, creating tension. Squeezing that fist, I want to start to contract this stuff at the top of my shoulder. As I start to come off, ideally, my fist comes off right away. It did not, and I hold for however many seconds it designated. I come back down, sink down into my passive range, check my rib cage, make sure I'm not cheating. From there, start to squeeze and contract, start to lift myself up, and my arm comes off and I hold it, I hover it just barely off the ground. Then I come down and I'm going to go for however many reps I have. Ideally, as soon as I come up, my shoulder comes up. But that's the difference in our passive range to our active range. That's the gap, all that range. So we want to start to close that gap the more we do this. So these are shoulder flexion, passive range holds.